Good morning and welcome to a new vlog. Today is Thursday and I have a mission today. When I went to Lidl last week, I saw, I can't remember if I mentioned it or not, I got their leaflet or whatever you call it, you know, the little magazine that tells what's going to come up next. And I've been, well, I need a new little greenhouse and I wanted a specific type. And it happens that today they are getting an arrival of exactly that type, reduced to £30, which is really good. So it's opened already, but I have to bring the boys to school. So I'm hoping not everybody saw that and not everybody's going to go. We have 2 Lidls in the area, so my hope is that I can get there and get one, because I really need one, but I didn't expect to get one for that price, so that would be amazing. I'm not going to use it just yet, it's too early. It's still going to be potentially snowing or very icy, so it's too early to start. I usually start everything inside anyway and then move it to the greenhouse when frost risks have passed. But at least I'll have it and it will be good. And that's my goal of the day, and that, and then as well to print all my orders. Between today and tomorrow I want to finish all my outstanding orders. I don't have, when I've been walking through them, so I don't have a gigantic amount, but it's just fitting them in. So even if I can do the printing today and the cutting tomorrow, that will be good. And I need to tidy up the office because once again it's bad. I have a lot of boxes I've been saving there that are lying around, and then there's like toys, cat stuff. I mean, it's not ridiculously bad, but my desk has got very cluttered again. I didn't finish to tidy up everything fully, and I'm at a stage where I am almost there, and the last bit I don't do, and then it piles up again and all that. So I need to get it done for a while. The boxes I need because we have a big box where we've put all, like, a lot of keepsake things we want to bring to the attic, but our attic, a trapdoor, what do you call it, the thing in the ceiling to get to the attic, that little opening, a trapdoor we call it, is only so big, and that box is too big to fit there, so we have to break the things down in smaller boxes, which is why I have kept those boxes from deliveries to be able to pack the things differently. But I need to do that before the weekend. And there's also all of James's role-playing game thing there. There's more here, so this is what I need to do. This is the Wednesday's bag, which shouldn't be there as well. Yes, so yes, I am gonna finish to get myself ready. It's 20 to 9. We have to leave in 20 minutes, but the boys are already dressed and ready to go. School bags are ready. James has a physio appointment at 9. He's away now, but he was there until about 7:30, which makes life so much easier when there's 3 of us to get everybody ready. At least now I can take my time to get ready. I'm not going to do drastic things. I've already sprayed my hair. I'm trying to, I was washing my hair every other day because I cannot stand my hair being the teeniest bit greasy, sometimes leaving 2 days. But I'm trying to train my hair to leave an extra day in between. So I have always a dry shampoo day, which I don't like. But it's just, I know it's a vicious circle. If I don't do it, it's gonna be, yeah, I have a plan, but it makes the end of my hair look really dry, and it makes my hair look really dull. So I'm gonna probably tie it somehow. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm not gonna put any makeup. I have a lot of spots at the moment, and I don't want to make them worse by covering them up with makeup, so I'm just not wearing anything. I'm just gonna put some, like, wash my face properly and put some cream on, and yes, finish to get dressed, although it's a tracksuit day again. And yes, I'm bringing you along on my mission to find a greenhouse. I made it to Lidl. I dropped the boys off in school, and it's quite busy, so I'm really hoping there's some left. I'm gonna get a trolley because I'm assuming it could be a big box. I'm not parked too far from the front, and I'm gonna go first to try and see if I can get that, and then I'll have a look at the rest. I need to get a few things anyway for the house, so yeah, yeah, cross your fingers. There's another Lidl that's bigger, a bit further away, which I can go to, but I'm really hoping it's there. It was a fail, they're all gone. So I'm off to the next Lidl to try and find some. Made it to the second one, and it's very busy already. It's a bigger one, so hopefully they have more stock, and hopefully they have one left. I'm gonna go now and hope to get one. I did it, I got one, and I also got 2 small propagators. I got some plastic ones I can reuse. Last year I had plastic like disposable ones, but these I can reuse year to year, so I got 2 of those. I got some tulips, some gloves, and a few snack things I needed for the house. Another thing I'm happy about is that the front tire that has been causing us a lot of hassle seems to be keeping all the air in for the minute. It might be too early to tell because it's only been done less than a week ago, but the last time I'm pretty certain by this stage it already looked like it was softer, so there is hope. Maybe hopeful that this just works. I'm gonna go home, have some breakfast. I bought some baguettes to have as toast. It doesn't work like that, no. We call toast anything with bread that you put something on, so it could be baguette, it could be any bread anyway. Even if it's not toasted, it doesn't work in English. You know what I mean. Cut it, put butter on it, dunk it in tea or in hot chocolate or in whatever you're drinking. That's what I'm going to do. I only have an hour before I need to go and pick up Alfie already. He's going too fast. But hopefully I can squeeze in a quick breakfast. I'll show you better. So I got these gloves. They are 2 pairs, and it's good because they had several sizes. So the size 8 is the closest one. I would be an 8.5. It's like same size for my shoes. I'm a size 8.5 for hands, but the size 9 was just too big and too loose, so I thought no, I'll just keep it like that. So that's the propagators. They do come with seeds. Now these are herb ones. The difference was that the seeds you get are different, but I'm not going to use those seeds anyway. And the color, the tray on the vegetable propagator was green, and on this one was cream. Given it's going to be sitting probably here for quite some time, I wanted something, I thought the green wouldn't look very nice, so the cream was better. It would be either here or on that shelf over here. So either way, I thought cream was better, and I'm going to use my own seeds anyway, so it doesn't matter that it's called herb propagator, because you can really, it's the same. Then what else was I going to show you? Oh, something I'm really excited about. So the boys love those biscuits, which are like this from Lidl. They call them pirate biscuits because in the older packaging there used to be a pirate on it. These are, the reason why there was a pirate because the French biscuit that they are based on are these, which are called Prince. So they had the pirates, so you know, it's just to kind of make it the same. So we have a packet of Prince left. But on the go, I usually end up bringing the packet in my bag. It's not very handy, they break, but I've just seen for the first time, look, they've done what they do in France. It's like a mini packet with mini ones. And this is so handy because sometimes if I just have to go quickly, I like to always have one snack for them with me. So I can bring those on the go, and I'm really glad. They're going to be glad too, but I won't tell them until it's on the go. I usually, because they're more expensive, I prefer to use these. You know, I save all the individually wrapped stuff for when it's necessary. So yes, I am waiting on very exciting Amazon delivery. In my car I don't have anywhere to put my phone, and my sat nav is old and sometimes it doesn't really work very well, and the last few times I had to use my sat nav in my phone to find a place quicker. So I just got like a phone holder, very cheap one, generic phone holder you can clip onto the vent in the car. So that's coming today. Exciting. Really exciting. Yeah, I hope it's good. I got the cheapest one I could find on Amazon, and yeah, so for now, what I have, 40 minutes, bread, butter, hot chocolate, I think today, hot chocolate, yes, and then I'll go and get Alfie. But yeah, I feel like I didn't think it would take me that long to do everything, but I guess I'm having to go to the 2 shops and all that, but it's done. I have a greenhouse. I left it in the boat for now because it's quite heavy, and the path to the shed is really muddy, so I'll put my wellies on later and bring it. This is what I was trying to explain. You cut the baguette and use it as a toast. It doesn't work. We have a word in French called tartine, which is the word we use for toast, but in French it means anything which has like a bread base with something on top. So it doesn't require any toasting, but I guess because in France we're more likely to not toast something than here, Anyway, you know what I mean now. This is what I was trying to explain. Cut the bread in half. Use it to put whatever you want on. Jam, honey, Nutella, butter, whatever. And then I like to dunk the bread into whatever hot drink I'm having. And also another thing, which is a fun fact for you. In France, hot chocolate is drunk more at breakfast time than it would be like during the day, like here. Like here I see a lot of people would, like in France, whenever you go to a hotel, for example, in the hot drink options you would always have like coffee, tea or hot chocolate. It's just the way it's always been, and I've always had, most children will drink hot chocolate, or what they call it, cold chocolate, with cold milk and chocolate powder for breakfast. That would be a typical child breakfast, would be that. And yeah, so that's another fun fact for you. While we are at fun facts about French breakfast, French breakfast most of the time, although now it's changing and people, I mean it varies, but generally speaking is either bread like this, like baguette, or usually croissant and all are like a treat thing, more like a Sunday kind of thing, or like a special, it's like for most for special occasion. People don't really have croissant every morning. And they are cereals. It's very boring, but that's usually it's your typical thing. Either tartine, as I said, like toast, or but with baguette, or cereals. And now it's varying a lot more now. And if you go to a hotel, you usually have a lot more. But in a normal family household, it will be either, like when I was small, I would have been asked, do you want tartine or cereals in the morning, and that would have been it. Now you can find like bread, like here, a loaf of bread, you know, like the sliced bread, but it's usually not as nice, much smaller inside for each slice, and it just very dry, so wouldn't really recommend it. But yeah, could make myself a hot chocolate. Here you have a traditional French breakfast, like for a traditional everyday breakfast. Hello, it's Friday and I'm excited for many reasons. First, it's Friday. Then I was able to get a shower even though Owen is still asleep and Alfie was awake, and Alfie accepted to just watch the TV while I was having my shower, which is very rare, and it feels amazing. I didn't have to wait until after the school run, and it's good because I cannot wait until after the school run because I am a woman on a mission, a secret mission that is, because Owen cannot know until later on. I'll fill you in before everything happens a little bit, but for now I'm going to go in and wake him up, and I'm going to ask him a few questions, and I'm hoping I'm not wrong about something. You'll figure it out soon enough. So Owen was actually already awake when I came up. It's a little kind of YouTube challenge we're going to do, but you're only going to figure out the it's like, you know, the way you had done like a question, like a test for me to find out which kind of mythical animal I was and all. It's a thing like this. So there are going to be questions throughout the day, and at the end of the day you'll figure out what you are. Okay? It's like a mystery challenge for you, and we're going to vlog it to make it fun. The first question is, what is your biggest dream?
My biggest dream is to become a proper YouTuber, not a fake one,
Okay.
make-believe one.
Okay. Another question is, if you were given a big amount of money right now and you could buy one thing you've really wanted for a long time, what would it be?
A Nintendo Switch.
Okay. And the third question, are you ready? If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
This is a hard question.
If you don't know one place, you can pick where you already live. You can pick a place you think you would like to live in, even an imaginary place.
But is it okay if I then decide to actually move back to one?
That's okay. Yes, that's okay.
Israel.
Israel?
Yeah.
Why?
It's just that like when Netta comes back from her talk, I want to try and meet her, and then I can sometimes see her on the street maybe.
You like her a lot? Netta is the girl who won the Eurovision last year for Israel, so that's why, in case you don't know. Okay, that's all the questions for this moment, and now it's time to get ready for school. Hello, it's now 11:20. I have to go in a few minutes to get Alfie, but I want to catch you up on what I have done until the last second since I dropped the boys off in school, and what we are doing today, and why I asked Owen those questions. I'm not going to give everything away, but long story short, Owen has been wanting a Nintendo Switch for 2 years, well, since it came out basically, since before it came out, since it was announced. It's something, when it came out the games were very pricey, and it's something we wouldn't have been able to sustain, and even though we asked for it for Christmas, it was way over the budget we spent on the boys for Christmas, so we decided against it so far. And lately James and I have been thinking more and more about it. We were thinking about it for his birthday at first, but it is something that we would all play because James and I love video games too, and we felt like it wasn't fair to get him something for his birthday if we end up all playing it all the time, because it's not his thing, then it's everybody's thing. So we decided we would buy one for the family when the time feels right. Didn't have a set timeline or anything like that. And then every month I had been putting money aside for my car service just in case it was going to be very pricey, because the last couple of years I ended up having to change a lot on my car and I didn't have enough money aside, and it was a bit of a struggle. So I thought I'll not risk that happening again. Did that, and this year that I have the money aside, there was nothing to do on the car apart from the actual service and MOT check, which is brilliant. And that little car, the wheel thing that needed fixed, but that costed £10, so I mean, you know, good. So I had money saved up, and Argos had a sale on with a bundle with a Nintendo Switch that we couldn't miss, and we thought, you know what, this is it, we're gonna get this one. And we decided to buy it. Owen has no idea. He thinks that he will never get one because we've always told him it was too expensive and the games were too expensive. The games have gone down in price so much lately, so I think it's just more something we can sustain now, and we're all very excited. But we're going to turn it into a little bit of a challenge for him there. And we want to make it very clear to him this is not his Nintendo Switch, it's our Nintendo Switch for the family. We bought it as something for all of us to play together and to have fun with and all that. I'm not going to give away yet how we're going to reveal this to him tonight once James is home, but I'm really excited. I've just been preparing everything. Once we do it, you will understand what I've been preparing, so I'm not just going to tell you in advance. It will be a bit of a surprise for you too, but I am super excited. I cannot wait for tonight. And we decided that tonight we're going to skip Scouts for the occasion, because I think he'll just not want to go anyway once he knows. And just for once, the weather is so bad. There's that storm, and I had to drive to go and collect it because it was out of stock. That bundle was such a good price. We were trying to book it in an Argos near us, and it became out of stock while we were trying to check out. Then the 3 nearest ones, the same thing happened, so we quickly booked it for one a bit further away where we could get it, and we did. We got the last one, but we got it. But it meant I had to drive for an hour and back to go and collect it, but it will be all worth it. Given the amount of money we're saving on what we're getting with it, it's well worth it. But driving in a storm is not a good idea. So I think once everybody's home, we're going to stay home and observe the storm from inside the house, which is much safer. There was a lot of trees going down on the road, and this is one of my biggest fears, that a tree falls on the car, because the last storms like this, there were a few people that died, and all of them was for that reason, because they were killed in their car while driving. So I've been sticking to the roads that don't have trees right beside as much as I could, and I've told James to do the same coming home tonight, but I don't really want to go out unless we have to now. once the school runs and all are done. So yes, it's an exciting day. I know how much he's been wanting this, and I feel a bit like a magician making one of his dreams come true. And I mean, we are really excited for ourselves too, I'm not gonna lie. So yes, more to come on this, but for now I'll just not mention anything anymore to not give anything away, and I'll see you later on. I'm off to get Alfie. I'm back from picking up this monkey. Come over, it'll be easier. From school.
Because finally reached its train as well.
They know already, I've told them. So we're going to do the second part of the YouTube challenge we're doing today with Eoghan. Do you still have any idea what's going on or what's going to happen at the end?
Well, Mommy told me that I'll find out something about myself.
Yeah. So he knows he will find out something about himself at the end. But we have to wait for James to be home for the final challenge and reveal. Okay? Right, so for the next one though, the first question is, what is... Can you remove your hand because you're tickling me? It's, if you could have any kind of weather all the time, what kind of weather would you pick? Natural disasters are allowed to.
Tornadoes that don't do any damage, because then I could still see the tornado.
Okay, you just want to have visible tornadoes but that don't do any damage.
It's like you know those things where you can see things that aren't real, like what, like from like things, like what are they called again?
Holograms?
Like holograms, like a hologram tornadoes.
Hologram tornadoes is the best weather.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very... I mean, hold on, I need to remember the other questions. Whenever you've had a very long week and you want to kind of have some quiet time, what is your favorite thing to do? And where?
So the one question, it would be like comfy pajamas that aren't my gamer all-in-one pajamas, because I had to like get off and into, because like there's like buttons that can be a bit hard.
Okay.
And then what to do is like when Alfie's asleep to play the Xbox or watch something like YouTube.
And if Alfie's not asleep?
I'll just hope he's okay with the Xbox.
And if you can't use the TV?
I'll try watching something on my DS or my tablet.
Well, basically either playing video games or watching YouTube. Is that it? In pajamas that are cozy?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. What is your favorite day? This is the last question for this round of the challenge, okay? What is your favorite day of the week and why?
Sunday.
Okay.
Because there's like a lot of school with golden time, then like a scout, and then the next day there's ballet, dance class, and then like there's other usual things during the week, so then like I can have a nice lie down without like having to stop like for a while.
You don't have to go anywhere, you mean? You just have a cozy day at home?
Like most of the time.
Yeah. Sunday is usually our pajamas day of the week, where we just don't do, well, unless sometimes we go and visit places and that's still nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
But most of the time this is the only day with no school and no activities, so we usually like to have a nice cozy day at home.
Yeah.
Right, are you ready for the grand final of the challenge?
Yes.
Well, Alfie is ready. Eoghan, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So first, I am going to reveal to you the things that we discovered about you. But there are things. Wait. If you can't listen, you're not going to find out everything. So you're going to have to listen. Otherwise, you can't. If you don't do it to the end, you cannot get the best part of it.
Okay.
First, I'm going to tell you about the things we found out so far about you.
Okay.
You might be aware of some of them already, but this is not all it will be revealed. There is the last part, but first we're going to do that. The first one is that you like YouTube.
Of course.
You like video games.
Yeah.
You like the Eurovision and Neta.
Yeah.
You like tornadoes.
Yeah.
And then that your favorite day of the week is Sunday because it's the day of the week where there's no activity and no school.
Unless we go out somewhere.
Yeah, and that whenever you've had a big week, Alfie goes to school too, yes. And when you have a big day, you like to have a cozy time playing video games or watching YouTube in cozy pajamas. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so far that's our finding.
Okay.
You kind of knew about all these things about yourself, didn't you?
Yeah.
So in order to reveal things you didn't know about yourself, we're going to need some props that Daddy's going to go and get now.
What do you pop?
You're going to have to wait and see. Do you have any clue about what is happening right now?
No.
Okay.
But then the law.
They're not presents, they are props. We have 3 magic bags as props.
What?
Okay, so this is going to be a game, okay?
It's a game.
Yeah, so we're going to start with the green bag. Green bag is number 1, blue bag is number 2, red bag is number 3.
Okay.
You're going to open the blue bag, or the green bag first.
Alfie.
Alfie's actually going to open it, okay? We'll let him do this one, and then we can. Once you find out the content of the green bag, you have 2 options. You can either decide that you keep the content of the green bag, or that you move on to the next one instead. Okay?
But how do you want to know?
Well, once you open it, you can decide if you think you can get something better than what's in this one or not.
But then can you decide which one you want at the end? Like if you
We will see about that. We might make a special rule depending on that. So let's let Alfie open the first one, okay? So Alfie is going to check what's in the green bag. I need to mention something.
Yeah.
Everything that's in those bags are not just for you. They are things for the family that Daddy and I saw some things on in the shop, and we picked 3 things that we think our family needs right now, and you can decide which one we keep. So Alfie's going to take the first one. So what's inside the bag?
Yes! What's that?
You need to open it.
Is it a present? What is inside the present though? It's like double packaging. Mine was like one of those presents from like Pass the Parcel.
We will see.
Like,
Will it help Alfie a little bit so it doesn't take 3 days?
yeah.
Yeah. Tell Owen, what's inside this present?
What's that? What is it? Let's see. What's that?
And what else is there? What's that? Some hollyhocks, Owen. Some chocolate hollyhocks. Do you decide to keep the chocolate hollyhocks or to move on to present number 2?
Move on to present number 2.
Right, okay, give Alfie the hollyhocks then.
Yeah, these are Alfie's
This is for Alfie. Daddy's going to help Alfie to get a green one out, okay? So then
sometimes can I have...
Ah! You've decided to give up the hollyhocks to get the present number 2.
I want to get it.
Yeah.
What?
Don't I open it for you, Alfie?
Ginormous present.
Right, this is Owen's turn now. Okay. Well, we're gonna see. So,
What is inside the bag?
it's a fantastic food star.
What's that?
It's a food star, Alfie.
What's that?
It's like a shower for your feet.
It's good for relaxing. So what do you decide? Would you like to Keep the foot spa or move on to the third present?
Move on to the third present.
Okay.
I think it's that you actually wanted to me on, and then the best thing was in the last one.
This is Owen is going to open it, okay?
Right.
Right. Oh.
Right. Am I?
Okay. There might be some messages on this one.
For the next trip to France? Hold on, what? What's that? Okay. Yeah.
Okay, you don't like it? You already throw it on the ground?
No, it fell. Like, it fell out of my... Hello? Oh.
What did you say on the message?
You can play this on Steve's when you go to France.
What do you think?
Amazing, and then like every France time we go to France after keep playing this.
Yeah? Is that good? Do you like your choice?
Yeah.
Wait, did you open the foot spa?
No. I feel like a nice relaxing foot spa right now.
Right.
Start to the weekend.
So there's one thing for.
Well, this is all for, because we can play it at Steve's house, okay? Can you take the tape? Can you just take it out just so we can have a look at it? The foot spa inside. It's a foot spa. We're gonna have a look at it. So because we opened the lollies and there's tape, it's easier.
What's this?
Right, let's do that. Can you help, Owen? See where there's tape on it? No, Alfie, help. Oh, hold on. There's tape. Hold on, Alfie, just a wee second. There's another tape.
Auntie, help! I'm trying to open it.
Right. Oh. Right, let's see about that foot spa.
What is this stuff? Yeah.
I don't know, take it out and see.
Okay.
Turn it around. Turn it around.
Oh no, the alarm.
Just hold on, just a second.
Auntie, do you think we're gonna get a foot spa for the family? Was that meant for me, like?
No, for the family. Did you really think we were going to get a foot spa? We already have one. Why would we need another one?
Open it and find out.
Is it special?
Well, have a look. Open it.
Open it. Maybe the other one's broken?
Maybe it's a feeling foot spa.
What's that? Hold on. What? That? Let's go eat. What's this? Nintendo Switch. What's that? Look at Nancy Page. Let's go Eevee.
Do you know who that one is for?
Hey?
It's for our family. Daddy and I decided to buy a Nintendo Switch for all of us.
It's a Pokemon moment. And it's a special one with Pokemon Pikachu and Pokemon Eevee.
So do you think it's okay if you play Mario Odyssey in your own house instead of having to wait until we go to France?
Yes, I want to play right now. What's that?
So Owen, do you want? Wait! Don't break the box. Listen to me. Do you want me to tell you what you're going to find out about yourself with that challenge?
What?
That you actually already have achieved one of your dreams of getting a Nintendo Switch, and you didn't even know it. Do you remember this morning when I asked you about what your dream thing you would get if you could would be? Yeah. What did you reply?
A Nintendo Switch.
Wait, don't break the box, Owen, please, in case there's any.
And you go on Nintendo Switch.
What do you think?
Like, why did you try? But hold on, isn't that I can only keep this and I can't use that?
No, you can. When it was just to trick you, to make you believe you wouldn't get a Switch and you would have to play only in France when the Switch it's for all of us in the house. So you don't need to wait until we're in France. And it's a special edition Pokemon one.
I want to play right now.
We'll set it up. We can play it right now. Do you understand now why I was saying if you wanted to do the challenge you couldn't go to Scouts?
This is a good reason to go to Scouts. I mean, I can play Pokemon. Let's go.
And did you see what's inside? Oh, and look. what's in the box too that Daddy's getting out?
The controller!
Yes!
This is the best day ever! But I'm just like Nintendo Switch is really expensive.
What? Well, they are expensive, but there was a sale on, and we found one that was, because it was a special edition, we got it for a good price, and we decided that it would be nice for all our family to have a game we can all play together. What do you think?
It's really good. Now I can play with the purple controller. What's that?
It's to play the game, Alfie, but we need to set it up. It's not working yet, okay?
Oh, I need to make it fixed. We need to build it. Okay, what's inside there?
It's now the next day. It's actually 1:45. James is away with the boys to dance class, and I just thought I would end this vlog with a little bit of my impression on the Nintendo Switch with what we've tried. So yesterday Eoghan has mainly played Mario Odyssey, which looks really good. I will probably play it after. And the bundle we got came with Let's Go Eevee, and we got a special edition Pokemon Switch, which I love. Eevee is my favorite Pokemon, so I'm really excited. And it came with the game inside it. So last night, once the boys were in bed, I've been playing Pokemon. I love Pokemon games. I've played them since I had them on the Game Boy, and I have the latest DS ones, but this is just so much better because it's just, I don't know, it's great. But the only other thing I bought for myself is this, because I want to get back into exercising regularly, and games are really good, a good way for me, because you earn points, you unlock stuff, and it's like the game thing makes me exercise for longer than I would if I was just doing normal exercise. And boxercise is one of my favorite style of exercise, so that, and I thought I'd get that because it might motivate me. Haven't tried it yet, everybody's away, so that's what I'm going to do now, and I'm hoping that it just keeps me motivated. So I am finally wearing the sports bra I bought myself 3 weeks ago with that intention to do this. I also have some pretty leggings, but I'm wearing tracksuit bottoms, so I figured I'm just going to save the leggings for later on in the week, as I've already worn the tracksuit bottoms. And I'm hoping this is the start of a new thing in my routine. I know that I struggle to start exercising every time, but when I get into a nice routine, I always feel so much better, and it does definitely improve my digestion and my mental health, and it lowers my anxiety. So I want to get back into it, and I want to get back into losing weight too, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a quick workout, let you know what I think of the game, but I can tell you already Mario Odyssey and Super Mario Odyssey and Let's Go Eevee / Let's Go Pikachu are really good, and I love that console. I'm so glad now we went for it, and yeah, I'm really happy, so I'm going to try that now. Look, I got a special stamp. I've just finished, and the first workout is not really very intense. It does take some coordination, but I'm assuming it's so it doesn't put you off at the first one. If you are used to exercise, this is clearly not, you know, intense enough for people who are used to exercise, but it's perfect for people like me who are not used to it, are limited by the fitness level, and it just makes it fun. So I'm assuming, this is on the screen there, that so I got my stamp today, and then every day I do it, and then I get a present, which I'm assuming is unlocking stuff. I've also unlocked new songs, and there's a daily workout, and then there's free training if you want to practice certain moves, and basic training as well if you want to practice certain moves. So yeah, I might actually do the free training thing one more to see. You can also change your instructor and their appearance. This one at the top looks like Elsa. But I for some reason this one appeals to me more. She has a friendly face. He looks like he would, the guys look like they would kill me, and I can't figure her out. She looks like Elsa. I'm going to try Elsa for the next one. Well, Sophie really, but she looks like Elsa. You actually unlock clothes for your trainer to give them a makeover. I do like Sophie's top, so it's good. But yeah, I'm gonna work with that. This is the perfect thing for me, unlocking stuff, looking content and all that. Okay, you can pick then. I'm just gonna do workout to a song, I think, and then just to work out by goal. I'll have a look at that as well, and stretch. I've already done 2 stretching things, so I'll try and see what goals they have and then see what songs they have. Okay, the goals are more like body areas really. As well, you can unlock songs. So there I've just worked on this one, and I've unlocked Bad Romance. I'm going to try Bad Romance, and then I will just stop it for today to just follow the program. Right, so that's me finished testing this for now. I can really recommend it. Like, I've done extra there just to get my heart pumping a little bit more. As I said, it's not intense exercise, but if you are not exercising and you want to get into exercise, now it might get at a higher level. I'm on the lowest setting for everything there because I'm just starting again, but I think this is really going to keep me motivated. So I'm going to go on, I'm going to finish this vlog, and I have about half an hour before they come back, where I'm going to play Pokemon, because I know once someone comes back he's going to want to play it.